Dallas, the Boston Celtics winning streak survived. Just barely, despite facing the team with the NBA's worst record. The Celtics needed overtime, and a good look by Dallas Mavericks forward Harrison Barnes rimming out in the final second of regulation, to extend their streak to 16 victories. The Celtics have an NBA-leading 8 fourth-quarter comebacks in their 16-game win streak, according to ESPN Stats and Information. Boston, which was plus 36 in 40 clutch minutes entering the night, had to rally from a 13-point deficit in the third quarter to extend the game. The Celtics outscored the Mavs by 10 points in the final 5 minutes, including scoring the final 5 points of the fourth quarter. It was the Celtics' largest fourth-quarter comeback win of the season, and their fifth double-digit comeback win during the 16-game winning streak, according to ESPN Stats and Information. It was also their third straight double-digit comeback win. The Celtics are the 23rd team in NBA history to win at least 16 straight games within a single season. 12 of the previous 22 teams reached the NBA Finals, and 10 of them won, according to the Elias Sports Bureau. Celtics point guard Kyrie Irving took over in overtime, scoring 10 of his season-high 47 points, proving a point Mavs coach Rick Carlisle made about him before Boston's heart-pounding 110-102 victory Monday night. Irving is the first Celtics player to score at least 45 points on 70% shooting since Larry Bird on November 10, 1989, according to ESPN Stats and Information. Kyrie Irving is as tough a cover with the ball as there is in the world, Carlisle said. When he has the ball and starts putting it on the floor, as long as I've been around this league, there are only 2 or 3 guys that are even close to what he can do, as far as just getting by you and doing stuff creatively. Carlisle didn't mention anything about Irving's defensive ability, but the Mavs coach's game plan made his opinion clear about the perennial All-Star's deficiencies on that end of the floor. That played a major role in the Mavs threatening the Celtics' 15-game winning streak. Celtics coach Danny Ainge had some fun after the game, praising Kyrie. Danny Ainge at Daniel Range November 21, 2017. Time and time again, the Mavs ran a high pick and roll for the purpose of getting Irving switched on to Harrison Barnes near the elbow, an old staple in Carlisle's playbook that used to be run for Dirk Nowitzki. Barnes feasted, especially in the third quarter, when he scored 12 points of his 31 points. Irving got so frustrated that he was whistled for a technical foul after being called for hacking Barnes on a drive with 4:24 to go in the third. But an Irving defensive play was critical in the Celtics' comeback. Mavs legend Dirk Nowitzki tried to take advantage of a mismatch by posting up Irving, but Irving stripped Nowitzki as he turned to shoot. Irving immediately pushed the ball in transition, feeding a lob to rookie Jason Tatum for a layup that tied the score with 101 remaining in regulation. Dallas, which was down by as many as 15 points in the first half, turned a 4-point halftime deficit into an 8-point lead entering the fourth quarter and stretched the lead to 13 before the Celtics rallied. It certainly didn't help matters for the Celtics that their offense went kaput after Irving's early brilliance. After scoring 34 points in the first quarter, Boston scored a grand total of 35 points in the second and third combined. The Celtics were 3 of 14 from floor in the 7+ minutes that Irving sat in the second quarter and 3 of 14 from the floor in the third quarter, when Irving played more than 8 minutes but managed only 1 bucket. Irving's first miss didn't come until the last second of the first quarter, when he tried to kiss a runner off the glass after weaving his way through traffic. He made his first 9 shots from the floor, knocking down 4 threes in the first half, including pull-up on the possession, prior to his lone miss so deep it caused the crowd to gasp. How hot was Irving in the first quarter? He scored during the commercial break. Actually, a jumper from the corner that was originally ruled a long 2 was changed to a 3 after a review, giving Irving 18 points on 6 of 6 shooting at that point. Irving, playing with a clear mask to protect the minor facial fractures suffered earlier this month, didn't look like himself for most of the second half. Irving 16 of 22 from the floor, 5 of 7 from three-point range, 10 of 11 from the line reverted back to form in crunch time, swishing a 3 after a spectacular hustle play and save by Marcus Smart and making a sweet back-to-the-basket move to beat Yogi Ferrell for a layup. He shredded Dallas off the dribble in overtime, earning MVP chants in the final minute from the thousands of Celtics fans at the American Airlines Center.